Hey, crafty friends, and happy Friday. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our daily edition of What's New at the Doodlebug. Today we got two orders for you guys today. We have a Spellbinders order, and we also have an adhesive restock. So before I get started, let's talk a little bit about Spellbinders. So Spellbinders is having they're having some major shipping issues, and I will be honest, as a retailer, I am not very happy about it. But gladly, yay, this order actually placed December 26th, and it's just now here. So if you have got any kind of special orders in with me for Spellbinders, I do apologize. Things are not getting out of their warehouse. They've got a new shipping system. There's glitches. Orders are getting stuck. It's very frustrating. And I don't know. And they've been, I guess, hear my heart here. They've been telling us these issues for months now. This is not my first order that has gotten stuck. I have had numerous orders get stuck with them. And it is very frustrating. So I have a small little Spellbinders order here that does have some special orders for people that have been waiting for quite a while for these Spellbinders items. So again, I apologize. It just finally got here. For my Better Press Society people, your plates, I ordered those January 2nd or 3rd. As soon as they become available, that order has not even moved in the warehouse yet. So I apologize for my Better Press Society people because I was supposed to be able to start shipping your order yesterday. I don't even know if they have that stuff in yet. So, very apologetic with anything Spellbinders driven right now. But we do have a little bit of Spellbinders, which is good, and a lot of it is new, and it's really good new stuff too. So there's that. Yesterday, some of you asked me about just some other companies closing, what I thought about that. So I will give you some industry updates. Spellbinders. So they are so backed up, Robin. I mean, it is nuts. And they announced something on one of their pages, and people have been waiting a really long time for their orders. And it's one of those things where as soon as you place your order, as a consumer, they take your money. But then you may wait a month and a half to get your order. And I know that's frustrating. It's frustrating for me as a retailer too, because when I've got a $400, $500 order out, that's a lot of money that I can't spend and I'm not going to make money on. So anyway, so some industry news. Crafters Companion. That is a UK-based company, and we carry a lot of their stuff. One of those lines is Totally Tiffany. They are pulling out of the U.S. market, so they will not be shipping anymore to the U.S. They will not have any distributors in the U.S. I don't know if there'll be some workarounds for that in the future, but I'm telling you that. So if you have got any Totally Tiffany bags that you've kind of got on your wish list, want list, let me know, and I will try and see if there's any stock available at any of the warehouses that I order from to get those in for you. They've been having some internal issues, some money issues, and I think one of their ways for them to cut some of their losses is they're just going to pull out of the U.S. So I don't think the company is necessarily going away. They're just going away in the U.S. So that's a little industry, update. Yes, Robin, I'm with you there. I love Totally Tiffany too. We do well with our Totally Tiffany section. So definitely, get me anything, that you may want or need. I tried to stick a bunch of stuff in my cart last night real quick. Sadly, it's a lot of the stuff I already have stock on. So that's why I've got it, because the warehouse had stock on it. So things that they don't have, I still couldn't get. So I don't know if they will get one last order, but a lot of things are already said discontinued from their main distributor here in the United States. So a little update there. Then the other one is Creative Expressions. I believe that's the name of the company. They are also closing. Now they are closing. It's kind of two parts there. They're retiring, or they're getting ready to retire, or to the age where they want to retire. And they just felt like right now was a good time to exit the industry on their side. So I don't even know if it's, so much the business wasn't there, but I think about that for myself too. When I retire, what do I do? So I know a lot of people, a lot of small businesses, when it is time to retire, sometimes no one wants to buy your business. Or you're going to make more closing your business than to try and sell it for pennies on the dollar. So, sometimes when a business closes, it's not always a sign that the industry isn't doing well or a sign that that business wasn't doing well. It's just they're ready for their next chapter. No, that won't be allowed. Yes, it will. But I know, like with my friend Kay, she had K&K Crafts up in Moorhead, North Dakota, I think. But anyway, you know, it was, their lease was getting ready to go up, and the mall they were in was changing their structure. They were retirement age. So she's like, this is a perfect time for me to make my exit. You know, and it wasn't really anything against her business or how her business was doing. She was at a stage in her life. And so that's kind of what happened there. So anyway, no, I am not ready to retire. I have no retirement to retire on unless I hit the lottery. So if you do see that I hit the lottery, we may be retiring. So we might have a retirement sale then, but that's it, Robin. No retirement in this girl's future so soon anyway. So, all right. Well, I'm going to flip the camera around. So just a little bit heads up for you guys, some things going on. First up though, we have got an adhesive restock from Scrapbook Adhesives, or 3L. They kind of go by both names. The biggest reason why we got this one is you don't retire. You guys, I want to play with my own craft stuff. That's the thing. I have got craft stuff, and I told you I was going through as I was moving. I still have baby paper in my stash that I haven't used because I still have baby pictures to do. So I want to play and craft too. I always say, you know, I want to go to a scrapbooking weekend retreat. I want to do all those things that I do for you guys. I want to do that too. All right, so we really needed our Easy Runner refills. So it's not a huge restock on adhesive. Mainly it was so I could get these back in. But these are for the Easy Runner Grand. Now, we do really great with our Easy Runner Grands. This is a great alternative for those of you that either don't like your ATG gun or had a hard time putting the adhesive in it, re-threading it. This is really easy. It's just a drop-in reload. The gun itself is 22. ATG guns, I don't even think Scotch is making them anymore. So that's another kicker as well. Now, we can still get the adhesive, but I don't think they're even making the ATG gun anymore. But the Easy Runner Grand is a great alternative to that. Whenever you do your refills, you are getting 45 meters, which is 150 feet. Of refills for $11.89, so less than $12 on your refills. So Grand refills back in stock, and we do have the Easy Runner Grands. Next one, just a quick little restock here. This is the exact same adhesive, just a smaller little version of it. This, we do have the original ones. These are all refills, but these are our smaller. So this is the Grand. This is just the regular Easy Runner. So we've got our refills for the little smaller Easy Runner. I love my ATG gun too, Shannon. I'm an ATG girl from way back. Then we've got in 3D foam squares. These are just regular size squares. It's not the thin ones. And this is one size. There's no small ones in there. So these, I know some of you don't like the combo pack because you're either an all small or an all large for your squares kind of crafter. This is the nothing but the big ones. So those are the regular size, the bigger foam squares. Now I'm going to jump over one. We did restock the small ones. Okay, so you can get these three different ways. You can get all large, all small, or a combo pack. We have the combo pack on the shelves. We didn't need to restock those, but we did restock our large and our smalls. And we've got combo packs on the shelf. We also restocked our circle foam squares, and we restocked them in black. How much are the Grand refills? They are $11.89, so less than $12 for 150 feet of adhesive. And then the other thing we needed to restock was those little bitty petite runners. Now these are fun if you are, if you're gifting something. Let's say you've got a friend and you want to gift her a card kit. Well, you might want to give her glue as well, because what she's probably got at home is some kind of Elmer's liquid glue, and we know that is not what we want to be using. So these little guys are $3.50. Okay, so and this is great if you've got little crafters that come with you, or if you get together with, let's say, your sisters and they're not real crafters and you're bringing stuff stuff and you guys are, making a small craft, together, or if you've got a church group, a library group, these are good for something like that. If you are an avid crafter, I don't recommend these. There's only 26 feet on here. So there's not a ton of adhesive on here. If you're an avid crafter, you're going to go through these too quickly. We sell these, the originals, and then we also sell refills for them as well. And I think the refills are around $3.50 as well too. So again, it's a very inexpensive one. When I've got someone coming in working on a school project, a small project, this is what I sell them rather than something really big. All right, so that is our adhesive restock. Next, we're going to jump into Spellbinders. Do you see I've got Winnie the Pooh in there as well? So first, we're going to start with our restocks. Keep moving, please. Please, come on, get out of the way. Go on. Quit. Seriously, go. My goodness. Oh, yes, she has been terrorizing the store today, Miss Shannon. She is definitely here. Oh, crazy girl. All right, so these are restocks. This is part of that Nicole Sfor's new line with the dies that were designed to work with felt. They will cut paper just fine, but they are just a little bit deeper to where they're going to work beautifully with felt. Now, mainly we recommend a wool felt. Wool felt is going to cut a little bit easier than a synthetic felt, but you can definitely try your synthetic felt. You may have to run it through a couple times just to get it to cut nicely, but wool felt is really going to be your better bet with these. It may be your owl, Miss Starla, or you may have one already in your box. I'm not for sure about that, but I will check. I'm thinking yours is already in your bag. So no, I don't. I'm like 90% sure yours is in your bag waiting for you to pick it up. So yes, but we do have the snowy owl, the felt snowy owl back in stock. Look, it's a beautiful size too. So these would definitely be great if you are a sewer for appliquing, doing little ornaments with them, cutting them out and then putting them on, that's applique, putting them on something. But they are so fun, but they would also be great just in your paper crafts as well. Then we've got a felt candy cane. This one here is sold out already. This one was a special order. I believe there's another felt candy cane coming to replace this one on the shelf. And then we've also got felt reindeer. We've got more than one felt reindeer that came in. One of them is special order, but we've got one that's going to be going out on the shelf. All right, moving on. All right, so brand new stuff in this next little section here. First up is a brand new cut and stencil from Simon Hurley. I think this one is really fun. So what you've got is you've got this great 3D embossing folder that does this really nice deep star clustery edge. There is a die you can put in there as well to cut that great little border. Then, if you so choose, you can kick it up a notch, and now you can go through and stencil them as well. Or you could just use this stencil on its own and just make a really nice little starry background. So lots of different ways that you can use this one. So this is called Layered Starry Night. These are $20.39 for your stencil, your embossing folder, and die combination. So you're going to get both of those for 20 bucks. Next, we've got all brand new Pooh, and I'm so excited about this. I cannot even explain to you how excited I am for this Winnie the Pooh line. We have had other than Winnie the Pooh stuff, but I think this is my favorite so far. It just keeps getting better. So first one, we've got letterpress. Again, remember your letterpress or better press can go through your better press machine or your glimmer machine. Can you run them through a regular Big Shot? You can, but I don't know how the ink would work. And I just need to try that on my own as well too. But it will do a kind of a depress or an imprint in, and you could always maybe brayer over the top. That might be a really cool look actually. But what we've got in our first little bundle kit here, this is the Better Press bundle. So you've got two different Better Press plates in here. One is going to be all verbiage. And then the other one is going to be a background. So for our verbiage, we've got promise you won't forget about me. I'm never afraid with you. It's so much more friendly with two. Oh, how I do love you. Oh my goodness. I found somebody just like me. Silly old bear. An adventure was going to happen. You're a real friend and time for a little something. Oh, I love those. So again, these will run through your better press. They will foil beautifully as well too. And then the other part of that bundle are these two background plates. So you're going to get two different backgrounds in this one set. You've got the great one with little Christopher Robin looking over the bridge with Pooh and Piglet, and then Pooh and Piglet kind of walking through a field. Two great little backgrounds there. So those are just available in the bundle right now. If you just want one or the other, let us know. We can definitely break a bundle apart, but it's so much more cheaper. So much more cheaper. It is so much cheaper whenever you buy them together. So for $45 or $44.59, you're going to get both of those together. Next, we've got this great little memory frame die. This is part of the Classic Pooh line, and they are doing this in conjunction with Simple Stories. So you may have seen that on our website. We've got all the Simple Stories Classic Pooh up for pre-order. So this was all made in cahoots together, in conjunction. The two companies teamed up together. So this is going to match the images in that Classic Pooh line from Simple Stories that you should be seeing real soon. Hopefully my order is shipping right away. So you get the little memory frames. Great little Polaroid frames there, and some little labels, little postage stamp, and some little reinforcers there, it looks like, as well. Oh no, those are to set the little brads back in. That's cute. Then we've got the alphabet. This is called Pooh's Alphabet and Numbers and More. Just a good little whimsy font. Then we've got Pooh and Piglet here. Look how cute they are. A little honey pot. I'm going to flip it over so you can see the size of that. Great, nice die set, $25. So cute. This one, I love this silhouette one. Look at that. So adorable. And it says, cut it twice to create a 12-inch border. And if you don't want them to be walking all together twice in a row, you could always just kind of jaggedy snip them off the second one that you cut out, and then that way the grass would match. If you wanted to create a little border across like a scrapbook page or something, which would be really neat. So this is the Pooh and Friends silhouette. And then our last one that we've got is Pooh's Honey Pot. Nice size little honey pot. You're going to notice here that it says works with S5682, and that is this one, the Pooh and Piglet. So the Pooh that you see sitting in the big honey pot is that one right there. They are so good. I love these. They are very, very classic. So fun. And this one is called, oh yeah, Pooh's Honey Pot. I said that already. So Pooh's Honey Pot, Pooh and Piglet, Pooh's Alphabet, Pooh and Friends, memory frames, and the Classic Pooh Better Press bundle. All right, moving on. Then we've got our little wooden embroidery hoop frames back in stock. If you have the Spellbinders cutting machine, if you've got the Platinum 6, we've restocked the Platinum 6 clear plates, your C plates. Those are back in stock. And then the little magnetic panels. So we sold out of those quickly the other day when they came in. A lot of the little trays that they go in, those are still on back order. I think those are on my next order maybe, if it ever ships. So these are the Craft Stacks trays that Spellbinders came out with, what was it, like 6 months ago or so? Well, since then, they have also added little magnetic inserts that you can put in those. So what we got back in, this one here is the large tray set, and then these are large magnetic panels. They also do a combo set that gets you 1 large tray and then 2 medium trays that sit right on top. That is called a combo pack. We did get back in our inserts for the combo pack. Then the other way that you can get these craft stacks is just medium ones. Okay, so it would be 4 medium ones stacked together, and we did get back in our magnetic panels for the medium ones. Robin, I see that's a classic. I'm making sure, are you ordering the classic bundle? I'm checking to make sure. I haven't had you order Better Press before, but you may have picked up a Better Press machine, so I'm just making sure you're not requesting that one. All right, so we've got our panels. Restock on our gold assortment packs. So in here, you're going to get glitter, matte, brushed, mirror, and pearl. You're going to get 15 sheets for $9.29. So it's a great deal on these. We have stocked these before, but what I got in new this time is the silver. So the exact same thing, but now in silver. We've got glitter, matte, brushed, mirror, and pearl. Again, 15 sheets, $9.29. Yes, that's what I thought too. I'm just, no. And I was following you that way too. I just wanted to make sure, you know how I get myself in trouble when I assume things. But thank you for clarifying. That's exactly what I thought as well. Next up, this is new. So we've had these individual before, and they were much bigger little containers. Bigger, like I don't know if you would ever use them up in your life. But they just came out with this great little trio. It's a little watercolor mixing set. They each come in their own little pods. Okay. And we've got gold, pearl, silver, and an indigo in here. These are great for regular watercoloring. I like to use them to do my splattering. So we've got the little 3 packs. These are brand new. Spellbinders just started to offer those. You're going to get all 3 for $17. And I think like one big one was what, $9 or $10 before. I mean, again, they're nice size, they're great quality, but you get so much in it. Now you get a little bit of each color, smaller size, and a great little try it price point. Shoot, I shouldn't even say try it. This is going to last you forever. There's quite a bit in there, especially whenever you're doing splatters, because you don't use a whole lot when you're doing your little splats. So watercolor mixing set. Next up, so adding to the Scout family, we now have a black Scout. So if you have not gotten your Scout yet, because maybe you're just, everything else in your room is black. Your Big Shot is black, your Sizzix switch is black, and you did not want to bring in the white one or the blue one that we had. Well, now you have the option of black. And this is the Simon Hurley edition. This is his little Scout here. The Scout is a smaller format die cutting machine. So it's only going to cut 3.5 inches wide, but that is perfect. There's so many dies that are going to fit through this. Unless you're doing big background dies, all of your smaller stuff is going to work through here just fine. I find that I pull out my Scout a lot because it doesn't take up very much room on my table. And my table's pretty small that I work on. When people are at crops, I see them bringing their Scout rather than lugging that big, heavy platinum, that big, heavy Big Shot, because again, most of the stuff they're doing is smaller. They're stamping and then, die cutting what they stamped, which is going to fit through your Scout machine. So we now have the black Scout in. Excited about that. And then I pulled a few little things off the wall because we've been, talking about Valentine's Day and Easter, our next 2 big card making holidays coming up. So I pulled a few things. Now, the first thing I pulled here is not necessarily anything to go with that, but my friend Ann, who jumps on these a lot, she's been looking for some layered flowers. So I did pull one off the shelf. It is definitely up for grabs, but Ann, if you are watching, this was one that we had in stock. It's a great little layered flower set. This is called Flowers and Ferns, and it's from Sizzix. Anne's been working on some beautiful wedding albums, and she's been making her own layered flowers and flowers for the wedding scrapbook. She showed me some pictures of it. It's beautiful. So this was one we had in stock. Then I know a lot of you love to do the layered cards and the layered punch outs. This is one that we have called Chicks and Bunnies is what it's called. This is from Katie Sue. We all love Katie Sue. Her images are just absolutely adorable. So again, it's called Chicks and Bunnies. You get 3 sheets of these for $6.29. Super cute. And you can see at the bottom, you've got 3 different little labels here. Happy Easter, Hello Spring, and sending you Easter wishes. So those are super fun. This next one is called Floral Basket and Wreath. So this can just be good for spring cards. It would also be good just to have on hand for Mother's Day even. I know that's not for a while. Again, you've got 3 sheets in here. Another one from Katie Sue. This is the Watering Can Blossoms and Blooms. This would be so fun for Easter, especially with those beautiful daffodils. Daffodils, tulips, and poppies. I actually know those flowers. So there are those. This one is going to make at least 8 different cards. Floral baskets and a wreath. You've got it, my friend. Putting that to the side for you. Thank you, thank you. Then we've got these fun little Easter dies here. This one is one from Hunky Dory. You've got a couple different dies in here, and you can use them a few different ways. So your verbiage is going to say, "You're lovely." So that is definitely one you can use all throughout the year on other things. Then you've got this great bunny rabbit, and it's a good size rabbit. So nice whole card front. But again, if you're a scrapbooker, this is nice size that it's going to work on a scrapbook page as well too. You can use this 2 different ways. You can have it just cut into the background of your card by using the inside part only. And then it's going to give you this great little stitched, kind of pierced look in your card. Or you can combine that with this great outline die. And then you're going to cut out the bunny that looks like that. You could also use the bunny without the inside and then just get that great outline of the bunny and do whatever you want with it. So lots of different ways that you can use this one. And this one is called Pretty Petals Bunny. The watering cans too, you're going to love this set. These are so, so fun. So Robin, I don't know if this is your first set like this, but just be careful. They are very addicting. You're going to love the little pop cards. I do. I know yesterday or the day before, I showed you some great Easter eggs that had some stitching. These are just nice plain ones there, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different size of eggs. Shapes in this die set for $21. So it's a good little set there. This one's going to be really perfect for doing your shaker cards. Look how cute that one is too. They've used the largest one there and then 2 of the smaller ones to create a little shaker. That's just a fun little idea right there. And then the last one I've got for you is a Sizzix one from Tim Holtz. You've got 2 great little bunnies in there. This is called Hippity Hop. You've got 2 great bunnies in there, and you've also got a fun little alphabet set in there as well. You can use that to create a custom little banner here, or just use it on your other cards. I want to pop this open so you can see the size on that alphabet. Oh, gonna maybe use the watering cans for Mother's Day cards for the moms in the family. Good idea. How much is that bunny? That bunny is $21.29. The Hippity Hop bunny is the same price, $21.29. All right, let's check out the size on these. I know from the picture sometimes it's kind of hard to see what size your alphabet is. Okay, so I'm going to put my hand in there so you can see. So it's a decent size little alphabet. This wouldn't even be bad for scrapbooking even, because this is about the size of what a lot of your alphabet stickers are for scrapbooking. But the bunnies are a really nice size as well too. It's a decent sized bunny there. So these are going to be easy to work with. Now, when I cut these out, I would definitely, for me anyway, for the paper, I would put some of my double stick tape, that what I always call the toilet paper roll. I would put double stick tape on the back side of that paper. That way, whenever you run these through and you peel them off, you've already got your adhesive on that. If you don't have double-sided tape that you can do that with, get out your sticky folio. That'll be good as well, because in that way you could just put the little sticky dots on the back of these, use your tweezers to peel them up and off, and place the letters wherever you want them. They are pretty small, so I mean you can definitely use a pen tip glue, ultra fine glue tip, liquid glue would work as well, but I do think putting the double stick tape behind them is going to be so much easier for you and a lot quicker as well too. So there is that one as well. All righty, friends. Hello, Miss Becky. Just jumping on. Becky, we started with a great little adhesive restock today, and then we jumped in with a little Spellbinders order, because in true Friday fashion, we usually don't get too crazy with our orders, just because on Saturdays it's a little bit harder to get all the orders pulled for you guys, things like that. So today we had scrapbook adhesives and Spellbinders, a couple little orders there. Today, what did I order for you guys? Well, I did a lot of ordering today. So today I did another Spellbinders order. I know, even though they're not coming in, I just keep ordering it. So I did another Spellbinders order. I ordered Petticoat Parlor today as well too for you guys. So that is lots of great laser cut dies, titles, things like that. So I ordered that today. And what else? Ooh, I ordered new 49 and Market. Another one. It's beautiful. Ordered that as well. Oh, and then Scrapbook Customs. I got Scrapbook Customs ordered today as well. So, and I do plan on getting my Doodlebug order in, hopefully yet today. Since they're a few hours behind, I can get that in before I go home as well. So all kinds of great orders coming in. Yeah, lots of fun stuff happening. My trade show just finished up today, so I've got a lot of homework to do this weekend. Finish up the classes I did not do, but I watched a lot of them. So Becky says she's going to be watching me on replay. That's what I've got to do with all my classes. I've got to watch those on replay as well too. So, alrighty, friends. Well, you have, I'm Sharon. I know Sharon's talking about the 49 and Market, so she's not complaining. So you guys know whenever you're seeing her reply, Sharon loves 49 and Market, and sometimes her credit card does not love 49 and Market. I get that. I feel you. I totally feel you there. So, alrighty, friends. Well, you have an amazing, crafty, blessed Friday. It is Friday. Yay. We are here tomorrow, which is Saturday, from 10 to 3 Eastern Time. Don't forget, we're on Eastern Time, not Central. Hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow. Miss Kinley and I will be in here running and manning the store. Otherwise, if you can't make it in on Saturday, we are closed on Sundays. That is our day for sanity. And then we'll be back at it again on Monday from 10 to 5. So come see Miss Linda then. And until then, you guys have an amazing weekend. You can always check us out at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. And I will see you guys live on Tuesday. Take care. Bye.